Before we dive in, I would love it if you would read and share the first post of this thread. I've put a lot of effort into the research, and your support in spreading this interview will make a huge difference. The XRP elite don't give interviews, but one man agreed to talk to me. And what he said is a blow to the entire crypto industry. One interviewer: "You always talk in riddles. Who are you anyway? Why do people with hundreds of millions listen to your words so attentively?" Guest: "I've been in the XRP system for over a decade. I've seen how bridges with banks are created. I know what is signed in the offices where they will never let you in. I am the elite, but I remain a shadow." 2. Interviewer: "Why would you even want to talk about this publicly?" Guest: "Because those who read this interview will be among the first to realize where the money is moving. The rest of us will buy at the peak and complain again." 3. Interviewer: "They say Ripple is launching a credit card. Does that make a difference?" Guest: "It's not just a card. It's a signal that XRP is ready to become everyday money. Visa and MasterCard realize it. The banks realize it. While retail is laughing, the systems are signing deals." 4. Interviewer: "Are you implying that this will open the door to a global economy?" Guest: "I'm not hinting. I have copies of the agreements in my hands, from Asia to Latin America. The payment network is already built. The card is just a showcase. $10 is just the first floor of a skyscraper." 5. Interviewer: "But why XRP and not BTC or ETH?" Guest: "BTC is gold. ETH is infrastructure. XRP is the lifeblood of the financial system. Banks won't move billions through meme coins. They chose Ripple." 6. Interviewer: "What about a partnership with Cardano? Is that a real alliance?" Guest: "This is the deal of the decade. Cardano brings decentralization and sustainability. Ripple brings liquidity and banks. Together they form a structure where there is no weak link." 7. Interviewer: "You claim to know about closed negotiations. Give me an example." Guest: "Last month, 3 Asian banks agreed on the direct use of XRP for cross-border settlement. The media will know about this in 6 months. I know it today." 8. Interviewer: "How long does retail take to get in?" Guest: "Months, not years. Credit card plus partnerships plus regulatory approvals. By the end of the cycle, XRP won't be worth cents anymore. People will be hunting for it at $8 to $10. 9. Interviewer: "What about the SEC? Court regulators, isn't that a risk?" Guest: "You think the SEC doesn't realize that XRP is needed by the system? This whole process is theater for the crowd. Decisions were made a long time ago, and they're not on Twitter." 10. Interviewer: "You sound like you know more than the media publishes." Guest: "The media gets the crumbs. I get the information before it gets to the signatures. I saw drafts of the memoranda before the Davos meeting. That's why I speak with confidence." 11. Interviewer: "So you're confident in $10 XRP?" Guest: $10 is just an anchor. If Ripple continues to scale its card network plus bank bridges, the numbers you think are unrealistic will become the base." 12. Interviewer: "You're in the system for more than just XRP, right?" Guest: "Right, I see which assets funds are buying, which alts are being tested by corporates, which CBDCs are ready to launch. XP is the core, the rest are supporting mechanisms." 13. Interviewer: "And insider information? Why has it become the norm for the rich?" Guest: "Because the rich don't have time to guess. We pay for access. We buy the future in advance. The crowd plays a guessing game. The elite buy the script before it even premieres." 14. Interviewer: "And what's in store for us in the next 6 months?" Guest: "A phase where retail will think the market is dying. And at that point, institutions will be picking up. XRP will move quietly and then abruptly without warning." 15. Interviewer: "Last question. Why anonymity?" Guest: "Because power loves silence. In my world, names mean nothing. Only assets matter. I speak. You listen. The rest doesn't matter."